Well, new from AliExpress. Is it an oil filter, fuel filter, or is it a silencer? Well, yes and no. Let's find out. Well, hello folks. While browsing through the AliExpress pages, I came across these, and there's quite a few coming about. They're actually identified as fuel filters, but what I did notice was the big resemblance to a silencer sound suppressor for a gun. It even came in 1/2 inch UNF thread, and that's what made me think, is this a fuel filter or is it a silencer? Well, the answer to both of those is yes and no. Now, as it stands, it's not a fuel filter and it's not a silencer. All it's got is the thread in one end and a blanked off plate on the other, but both of them you can unscrew. So you take the end cap off, which I say is blank, there's no hole in it, so as a fuel filter, fuel wouldn't be able to escape down there, and as a silencer you wouldn't be able to shoot a pellet through it, so it's not a silencer. You look inside and it has one straight cylinder, which is about 4 centimetres long. And then you have baffles like you get in a silencer, but same again, there's no hole in it, so you wouldn't be able to shoot through it, so it's not a silencer. It's got no hole in it, so fuel won't pass through it, so it's not a fuel filter. But I looked at this and I saw how the things came apart. Now you can get some, this, like the two I bought, they cost me about £4.75 each. So I thought, well, crikey, £4.75 for a silencer made out of alloy, when you'd normally pay £30 plus. So I thought, well, I'll get them and see what I can do with them. On closer inspection, each one of the baffles has a slightly pre-drilled indent in the centre, and so does the end cap. So if you've got a pillar drill, all you need to do is drill out the end cap and drill out the baffles to make a silencer. So that's what I intend to do. Now I must say the threads on these were 1/2 inch by 28. Now most of the silencers we get in this country on the 1/2 inch UNF, they are 1/2 inch UNF by 20, not 28. So if you do buy them in this category format, you will need to get yourself a tap and die set and get an 1/2 inch UNF by 20 thread, and all you need to do then is re-thread the end of the cap so you can attach to the rifle, and then using a pillar drill or a normal drill, as long as you've got these nice and firmly in position, you can drill them out and use them as a silencer. So the only thing you've got to determine is how big you want the holes in the baffles and the end cap. So depending on whether you're shooting a 177, a 22 or a 25 will depend on how big you need to drill this hole. So the process we'll go through, I'll drill it out and then we'll get to see how effective it is. The rifle I got on test is my son's Brocock Enigma. A short compact takedown rifle. I have already rethreaded these, so it will just screw on to show that you can rethread these in the correct thread. So they do work. Same with this one. Just need to make sure they're cleaned out when you have threaded them. But as you can see, that 1/2 inch UNF thread by 20 fits perfectly on the rifle. So all I need to do now is drill out the baffles in the end plate. And I say I think they cost $4.75 each. I ordered 2 because how cheap they were. Well, might have been a bit of delivery, it might have been free, I can't remember, but I will bring the actual post up and you'll see it. But there's loads of these on AliExpress. They come in different formats again, but like your standard silencers, they come in different heights, widths. Some come with baffles like this. Some come with like a card type filter like you would get in an oil filter. And then others, which are more expensive, they've got a complete insert that's got baffles built into them. So I mean, you can get these from, like I say, from around £4 and pay up to £30 depending on what you want. They also come in different anodised colours. Obviously I've got black because that suits me, but if you've got something like a red wolf, they do come in the right colours for those, or you can get them in gold, bling, silver, green, whatever. So just look out on the AliExpress website, and I think you'll be surprised and impressed by what you see. I will use the decimeter digital sound monitor on these, so we'll get some idea of how well they perform as well. So let's get some drilling done. Okay then, I've got the pillar drill ready. Now the drill bit I'm using, it's a brass one. I'm really good at cutting through metal, so this is what I'm going with. I need to be on about the 4th notch down, I think. So, it's getting a bit bloody hot, I must admit, but that there is a finished item. So I've got 2, 4, 6, I think it's about 7 on each one actually. You get the idea. I'll drill the top on this now. It's around 10mm the cut on that. What I did, I've got a Webley QIS silencer, and that's a 2.2, and I'm basing it on that. There's plenty of room. Top of the silencer now. First one. Second. Third. Fourth. So that's the top. That's come out quite well. I say the brass drill bit I got from Aldi or Lidl. They come with a pack of 3. Really good at cutting through metal. So if you ever come across them, probably cost 5-6 quid maybe. Well worth getting hold of. So I'll continue now and drill out the rest of them. Okay then, I'm going to test the gun without a silencer, and then I'll test it with. 119 decibels. Same again, that's pretty consistent, 119 decibels again. So now we'll put the silencer on. $112. $115. So it does make a difference, but from 119 down to 115, 112. Now we do get an echo in this room. Obviously there's no pellet in it, so that makes it a bit noisier. But it does work. It's quite a loud gun actually. Okay then, conclusions then. Now this is the Webley silencer, which I base the same diameter hole on, and this is the AliExpress silencer, and as you can see there's quite a big difference there in height. It's probably 3 inches in height, but the width of the QYS silencer is quite a bit more than the other one. It could probably get quieter the way it's set up, but at the moment we're probably losing between 5 and 8 decibels off what it is without a silencer on it. Now the way this one's made up is a bit different. Now on the Webley, it's got a metal insert like that in alloy, and then it's got a cloth, a bit like a felt pad that wraps around it. Now that's quite a few are made like that, and that padding there probably absorbs some of the sound. So what I could do, I'll experiment with this. It's got 7 baffles in the small one. What I might do like a curler insert similar to this, with felt around it or whatever. Keep 4 of the baffles in and try something like this one, and we'll see if it will make a difference. So it's well worth trying different inserts because they all work differently. The Webley QYS is a really good silencer, but like I say, this one's dimensions wise it's probably at least a third bigger again, so that will make a difference. The bigger it gets, the quieter it gets. But I will experiment with this and I will come back to it. But I mean, it does do what it's supposed to do. It does quieten it down, but not as much as I expected it to. But then again, at 119 decibels, it's quite a loud rifle in the first place. But yeah, we'll definitely come back to this. I hope you've enjoyed it, and hope it's given you some ideas. Because the value of these things is pretty good, so if you can make something out of them, why not? So thanks for watching.